Hello guys, and welcome back to another sewing tutorial. In this video we are going to be learning how to draft our bustier, and here is going to be a shoulder bustier. So the first thing I went ahead to do was to draw my margin line. That's the line I'm going to be working with. It's optional. If you have a straight line on your pattern paper, then you can use the straight line. If not, you have to draw a margin line so you don't end up making a mistake. So after that, I'm just going to add my, is it vertical or horizontal? I do misplace these words for each other, but I'm just going to be taking my straight measurements here, which is my breast point, my under the bust, my waistline, and my hem line. So that's just what I'm going to be doing there, and I'll just mark it in at the front part so I can rule the straight line. After that, I'm going to go ahead and take in my shoulder to shoulder measurements. After that, I'm just going to go ahead to take my 3 by 3 neck measurement, which is the standard measurement, of course, and I'm just going to use that, and then take my curve ruler to, draw out the curve point. After that, I'm going to be calculating my chest length, which is your bust measurement divided by 6 plus 2.5. I know some people use 1.5, but as we move on, you are going to see the reason why I'm using 2.5 right now. Now, after getting it, I'm just going to go ahead and fix the measurements to the pattern, and so I can have a straight line. I just went ahead to mark my 7 inches shoulder measurements down there, and also mark the chest line at the other part so I can have my straight line and I don't go overboard. And after that, I just went ahead to label the lines so I don't make mistake when I'm working with, because see, there's nobody that is perfect. There's no how you won't make mistake. So just do the labelings and believe you won't make mistake, and that's just it. I'm going to go down by 1 inches, and I'll connect it for our shoulder slope to my neckline. That 1 inches is the difference between the 2.5 inches I'm using and someone that will use a 1.5 on a normal knot. So if you want to use a 1.5 to add to that your chest line, your bust divided by 6, then that means that you have removed the 1 inches for your shoulder loop. Then I'm just going to go in by ½ inches and then draw my armhole curve. That is how you get your armhole curve. I hope you understand now. If you're just seeing this channel for the first time, welcome to this space. My name is Dr. Cecilia and I'm the host of this channel. If you're interested, maybe you're a sewist, a tailor, a beginner in sewing, and you want to develop yourself from scratch from the beginning, basic body patterns, basic sewing, and the likes of it, please do well to subscribe and join the family. And you can also like this video, that's where you're supporting the channel, and comment, tell me your thoughts, ask your questions in the comment section, and also share to those that you know will be needing it. In this part, I'm just going by my nipple to nipple measurements divided by 2, and I'm just going to rule a straight line. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I really appreciate your love towards me. I'm very grateful I come across you guys. From our waistline, we are going to go down by 3 inches. For the darts, I'm going to be going in by 0.5 on my waistline on both sides, as you can see in the video. If your waistline is ranging from 35 downwards, you can use 0.5, but if your waistline is ranging from 30 downwards, you can use 0.5, while 30 upwards you can use 0.75 on both sides. And you're just going to connect that line to your breast point, understand, and also down to the 3 inches we took earlier from the waistline. I hope you understand. So now that we finally have our basic bodies ready, then we're going to dive into making the bustier. So you can see from here that I did not take in my side dart, but don't worry, I'm going to do that later on. So now I'm going to be taking 0.7 inches on both sides of the dart leg at my under bust part. Emphasis on the under bust part. So I'm going to be taking 0.75 on the dart leg as my under bust part. Now this thing varies for different sizes. It depends on your bust size. As you can see on the screen now, it depends on your sizes, but then the parts of the center front has a constant measurement of 0.75. I hope you understand the distance I'm saying. Now I'm just going to take my curve ruler and curve that part from my under bust to my bust points, as I'm doing in this video. Please make sure to pay attention to this, and if you have any question, leave them in the comment section. I'll be very happy to attend to it. And make sure you're using the curved part of your ruler, not a straight line, the curved part of your ruler. Then you're just going to use your ruler, your straight ruler, to draw that line back to the dart leg at the waistline. And because this is a shoulder dart bustier, we are going to be taking our shoulder dart. First, you want to get the midpoint of your shoulder. That's from the point where your neckline starts to your shoulder. You get the midpoint and you connect it straight with your ruler to your breast point, to your bust point or breast points anyway. After that, you will take about 0.5 inches on both sides. So this one does not have, maybe if you are size this or size that, just take 0.5 inches on both sides and connect it straight down back to your breast point. Remember, it's a shoulder dart. After that, you want to make sure that that 1 inches that you've taken from your shoulder, that you want to return it back to your armhole line so that you don't get any shortage. You understand? So just return it back, draw that line following that line that we took before, and after that you just connect it with your armhole curve, you connect it back to your armhole. So after this, I'm just basically going to be adding my measurements. That's my bust measurement, my waist measurement, and my arm measurement. If you notice, I'm adding my bust measurement to my chest. That's because my upper bust and my bust measurement is kind of the same. I don't know why. I'm on the petite side, so I think that's why. So please don't make the mistake of adding your under bust measurements. Don't make that mistake, because I know you want to add the darts that we took there. You want to add it to your measurement, of course, then add your sewing allowance, which was what I did there. But don't do that for your under bust measurements. All right, and then you're just going to connect the lines together, as you can see me doing in the video. So here is our pattern, shoulder dart bustier pattern, which is ready to be cut out, and I'm just going to do just that. I decide to use my pencil to mark out the parts that I'm going to be cutting away, so you can understand the parts that needs to leave and the parts that would stay, because we have so many lines here. And I just start cutting. So like I told you earlier on about my side, that since the difference between my front waistline and my back waistline is 1 inches, I just go ahead to mark that as my bust line down and then ruled it to my breast point. So that's basically all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everything. If you are here to join the family, once again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join the family, and also hit the notification bell beside it, so you get notified whenever I upload new videos. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support so far. I'm so happy and grateful to God every day that I have you guys in my life. Make sure you like this video if you haven't, and make sure to drop your questions in the comment sections. Don't put that question in your mind though. Drop it in the comment section, and I'll be more than glad to answer your questions. Till we'll see next time, I remain your lovely baby girl, Dosa Cecilia. Bye.